I never expected to be writing this, but here goes. I recently discovered that a friend of mine had been secretly adding laxatives to my food. It all started with a series of uncomfortable and unexplained stomach issues I've been having. I was feeling off for weeks, but I couldn't figure out what was causing it. One evening, after a particularly rough day, I had a strong suspicion that something was wrong. I mentioned my symptoms to a close friend who happens to be a bit of a foodie and always cooks for our group. She seemed genuinely concerned and suggested I see a doctor. During my visit to the doctor, I mentioned my symptoms, and they suggested it could be food-related. That's when I started to get a sinking feeling that something was off. I decided to do a bit of detective work. I looked into my food preparation and realized that my friend had been the one cooking for me most of the time. I checked some of the ingredients I had used in the past. And to my shock, I found some laxatives mixed in with the other spices and condiments. I confronted my friend about it, and she admitted to planting them in my food as a prank, thinking it would be funny. Needless to say, I was furious and felt deeply betrayed. We had a serious talk about boundaries and respect, and I decided to end the friendship. It's been a tough lesson, but I'm now more cautious about who I trust with my well-being. I'm sharing this to remind everyone to be mindful of who you let into your life and to always communicate openly about your boundaries.